Once upon a time, in a little town where not much ever happened, lived a boy named Milo. He was the kind of kid who could spend hours lost in books, dreaming of adventures he thought he'd never have. His room was filled with stories of far-off places, but he'd never ventured beyond the familiar streets of his hometown. One rainy afternoon, while Milo was rummaging through the dusty shelves of his favorite bookstore, he found something extraordinary. Tucked inside an old book about world exploration was a mysterious map, its edges glowing with a faint golden light. As he unfolded it, words appeared in shimmering ink. Only the curious will find the wonders. Something in those words sparked a courage Milo didn't know he had. Without thinking twice, he packed his backpack and followed where the map led. His first stop was the talking desert, where the strangest thing happened. Every time someone laughed, the sand would burst into song. Can you imagine a desert humming "Row, row, row your boat" just because you giggled? Next, he found himself in the Philosopher Frog Swamp. There, wise frogs sat on lily pads sharing their peculiar wisdom. "A fly is only fast when chased," croaked one sage amphibian, making Milo realize that sometimes the things we fear only have power because we run from them. In the Bubble Valley, Milo watched in amazement as everything floated on rainbow-colored bubbles. Even his peanut butter sandwich drifted by. He learned that sometimes the most magical things happen when you let go of trying to control everything. The hill of happy echoes taught him about joy. Every laugh he let out came back louder and more cheerful. It was like the whole world was sharing his happiness. But the real test came at the invisible canyon. Standing at its edge, Milo couldn't see the path ahead. His heart pounded as he remembered the wise frog's words. An explorer isn't someone who knows the way, but someone who dares to walk it. Taking a deep breath, Milo did something braver than he'd ever done. He took a step forward into the unknown. When Milo finally returned home, he wasn't the same boy who left. His sketchbook was bursting with incredible stories, but more importantly, his heart was full of courage, wonder, and wisdom. He realized that the real magic wasn't in the places he'd visited, but in discovering that he'd always had the power to be brave enough to explore them. And you know what? That mysterious map? It disappeared the moment Milo got home, probably off to find another curious soul ready for their own adventure. Because sometimes the greatest wonders aren't found on any map. They're found in having the courage to take that first step into the unknown.